Welcome to HCS Connects. I'm Kelly Gorel with Hampton City Schools. Today we have Kelly D and Aichu Ash with us from our Visual and Performing Arts Department. So welcome to HCS Connects.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now, obviously we have a lot going on in visual and performing arts all year round, and even the summer, to be quite honest. But March is a lot of national recognitions in regards to music, art, theater. We see music in our schools month, youth art month, theater month. So here in Hampton City Schools, we just kind of celebrate. We've got so much going on. We celebrate February, March, and April, correct?
Correct.
Correct.
So let's start back with like February. Tell me what we have already done or seen in February.
Well, we've recently had our middle school honor band and chorus concert. So about 160 students were at Hampton High School performing for a packed house of family members and friends. And they had a fantastic concert. Students auditioned from their middle school bands and middle school choruses and performed for the community with guest conductors in band and chorus, and did an outstanding job. And we have a wonderful show going on at the Charles Taylor right now.
Mm-hmm. Yes, we have a high school art show at the Charles Taylor. Got lots of positive comments, and it's alongside the Hampton League exhibition, so it's ongoing until the end of March. We have approximately 30 works of art from our high school students, and it's really a good show.
Oh, I'm sure it is. Like anytime I see anything that comes out from our middle and high school kids, especially our high school kids in regards to art, I'm just absolutely blown away. I can barely figure out a stick figure, and then they look like true artists. It's amazing. So
It's a
definitely
good show.
check that out. So March, what's going on upcoming in March, and as we keep celebrating?
Well, one of the first things is we'll be taking our fourth graders to hear the Virginia Symphony Orchestra at the Ferguson Center. That's a tradition every year. And then we're going to have all of our music assessments, band and chorus, where they go get assessed and get written and verbal feedback and clinics on how to improve their musical performances.
How does that work exactly? When you say assessments, obviously we think of tests, so it's kind of like a test, right? So how do they prepare? Do they have to have music they have to perform? Do they get to choose the directors? Like, how does that work?
That's a great question. The director chooses music from state lists, and they do either 2 or 3 pieces. They prepare them for a few months leading up to the assessment. It is much like a concert. And then there's a panel of 3 adjudicators that give them written and audio feedback on how to improve and what is outstanding and what they could improve for the future. And it's a standards-based, so they receive superiors, excellence, or good ratings. And then they have an opportunity to sight read. So they read a piece they've never seen before, and they're given about 10 minutes as a group to study it. And then they perform that for an adjudicator for a rating as well.
Wow. So 10 minutes as the director and all the students, those musicians, to learn it and perform it and still be judged on it as part of their rating.
Yes.
Wow, that's impressive. And then when is that again?
That'll be occurring throughout the month of March. There are different sites around our region.
Okay, excellent. So again, music in March. What about visual arts?
We will have an art display at City Hall. I'm going to hang the works up this Thursday, and it's works from K through 12. So every teacher from our K through 12 schools contribute work from their students to be hung at City Hall, which includes 2D work and also 3-dimensional ceramics works of all kinds.
So anybody could go to City Hall, and it's, I'm assuming, downstairs around the lobby, so that
it's
they
in the
can
lobby.
go and take a look at that and just really enjoy the artwork for our students. And that's going to be up the entire month of March?
Up until March 24th, and we have a reception on February 28th for the Youth Art Month show.
Excellent. And anything in the, so that's K-12. All right, and then we go into April. So again, lots going on. So what's going on back to music in April?
We're going to have our Solo and Ensemble Festival, so students can perform solos or duets or trios or quartets or even larger musical performances for an adjudicator. And they can pick them on their own with their teacher's advice and from a body of music to challenge themselves and develop their musicianship a little bit further. And they get feedback from professional musicians that we bring in to give them feedback, and they can earn a medal and a superior, excellent, or good rating.
So where is that happening? Is that again all throughout the district, or?
That's internally here in Hampton City Schools. We're at one of our schools.
Okay.
And our teachers organize that for their students and the opportunity for middle school and high school students to challenge themselves and stretch themselves as music readers.
Wow. And then what about art for April?
We have the high school Create Art Show, and it's going to be happening at the Convention Center on the second floor. We also have some interactive activities that's in the stage of being planned right now as to what we're going to do. Reception on April 11th, I believe, for the high school art show. And we have the Sister Cities coming up. We have Women's Club and the Congressional Art Contest. So there's a lot going on. And there's also the Earth, the Earth Show? The Earth Show coming up.
So the Create, let's go back to
Planet Earth.
Create though.
Yes.
That, because of the pandemic, that went virtual, correct?
Yes.
So we're back to how we were pre-pandemic at the convention center with a night where people show up and they have the interactive activities, all the art's hung. So it's a real, like everybody's in person enjoying the art together as well as learning about art.
Right.
It's a big deal. It's
Yes,
a big event.
It's a big event. Last year we did hang the show both at City Hall and Convention Center, but we did not have the reception and no interactive activities. So this year is going to be back to normal.
Back to pre-pandemic normal.
Yes, back to pre-pandemic
And that
normal.
I've attended that twice pre-pandemic, and that's a great show. And that night when we do that with the interactive activities, and that really is a nice event to
Yes,
attend and
yes.
really participate in.
Yes, it
So
is.
more information will be coming out about that as far as the
Yes.
date, the time, because that's open to the general public.
Yes, it is open to the general public. It should be hung by the end of March, 1st of April, and it'll run through the end of April.
Okay, so that's Create, and that's
Create.
high school.
High school only, yes.
But you mentioned Sister Cities. So what is Sister Cities?
Sister Cities is an art contest. It combines art and literacy contest, but we participate in Sister Cities, and we have a local winner each year, and the local winner goes to the national, and then they compete against the international winner. So every year we have a winner from Hampton City Schools, and we're really proud of that. And it's happening, I want to say mid-April, that the works are due to me.
And I might be wrong, so correct me, please, but we've had 2 winners in the past, Hampton City School students that won at the national level and got to go compete internationally, correct?
Yes, yes.
Which is
in
super
the past,
exciting.
Yes.
So we're hoping for that again this year.
Yes, we are.
Yes, we are. So a lot on music, a lot on art, but the performing arts too. There's a lot going on there. Who can speak to performing arts for me?
Well, theater's occurring throughout the entire second semester. We have theater programs, for example, the Onstage Theater Academy at Kickaday High School, performing arts. We also have theater classes at various high schools and their drama clubs performing. Phoebus had a performance this weekend. We have middle schools and even elementary schools that are having productions throughout the entire second semester.
And Kilgore Gifted Center, like we've seen them where they've gone out and they've competed. They usually have 1 to 2 plays a year. I mean, that just sticks out to me. But it really is connect with your school to see what kind of clubs there are for students K through 12.
Absolutely. Mhm.
So a lot going on. And I know that these are all like activities or events, but tell us a little bit about just how does music work in Hampton City Schools K through 12? Like if I want to just participate as a student.
Sure. On the elementary level, there's a general music curriculum, and there are performing ensembles in the upper grades, specifically 5th grade. That could be recorder or vocal or percussion or ukulele. And then students transition into middle school band or chorus at any one of our middle schools. And then they transition into high school with band, chorus, and some guitar ensembles as well.
And those are once they transition, so all elementary students take music. When they get to middle and high, that's considered an elective, correct? Where that's an option for them. And then what about art?
Same with art. K through 12, in elementary, there is an art curriculum. When they get to middle school, it is an elective. And in high schools, we have a variety of traditional studio art with graphic design and also computer animation.
There's a lot going on there
Yes.
too. Well, okay. Well, that's so exciting. So much going on. Like I said, there's a lot of national recognitions in March, but there's so much we want to spread out that wealth so people can come see, we can all enjoy. So really February, March, April are our big events in Hampton City Schools in regards to music, art, and performing arts. So as we wrap up, is there anything additional that you would like to share?
No, we're really excited about the work that the teachers are doing and the students are doing. It's been an exciting year, lots of opportunities for students, and hopefully families can come out and enjoy all of it.
So follow us on Facebook, on Twitter, our website. We're putting out information as far as when these shows are, so that they know the dates, the times, they know when to attend. Right. Well, thank you both so much for being here today. I can't wait to get out and see some of that myself. Like I said, the students truly do just blow me away. They are so talented and so amazing. I wish I had an inkling of that talent.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And thank you for joining us on HCS Connects. Remember, it's easy to stay connected.